Hey riders, here we go folks. Welcome to Inside Cycling World. I just noticed here every time I do this, I lose my MyWhoosh feed here. Let me go back and see if I can fix this up, folks. Return to the main menu. There we go, it's back. It seems when I play that intro video, it likes to boot me out there. I don't know why it does that. That's all through OBS. Hopefully the stream is live here. I'm going to check that quick before I do anything else. I was working on getting the stream going this morning, trying to share the feed, and yeah, I couldn't share it for some reason. Let me just get my bearings here. Let's get the bearings straight. If you know this, let me know. Can you see the arm movement? If you can, let me know, folks. Let's get into the event. What are we doing today, folks? We're doing the Level Racing NSA Race Series here. This is put together by Eric Rinborg. I think that's how he says his name. Rinborg. Let's go with Rinborg for now. We're going to jump on in. We're with the Nordic Sport Academy. So this is all brand new to me, folks. If you don't know who I am, my name's Colin. Last name's Emerson. I do ride on MyWhoosh. I was on this morning. I did one of those hang with the box things. Woo! That was really fun. Didn't really understand what was going on fully, but I did record it. Going to try to make a video out. So today we're doing City Reef Park. See what we got for people showing up today. Here's our entries. Looks like we got a good number already. 3.5 minutes to go, folks. Okay, so let's go through this again. I'm just going to check all the settings here. Doing a little intro video and stuff like that from now on. Joey Jojo. You guys won't know who that is, but Joey Jojo is my wife. Yes, her real name is Joey. Joey. Her parents thought they were having their fourth son, and out came a girl. This was early 70s, so most of the times they didn't check. It was just a surprise. Surprise, you have a daughter. They thought they were having a boy. That's what mom just thought. So it's Joey, and we just call her Jojo just to add a little bit of extra on. She's quite spicy. She does a lot of the background work for the channels, making my channel so much better for me. I like to do the commentary. I like to do challenges. I like to do a bit of racing. She makes sure things are running right. Let's take a little look through the field here, folks. I'm just going to ask Eric here if things are working. Let me just type this to him. So I'm actually talking to Eric here through Facebook Messenger. Anyone wants to reach out to me, just find me online. I have a Facebook page, Inside Cycling World. And then you can also just snag me to Colin Emerson. That's all you need to do. So I'm just waiting for Eric to respond here. Looks amazing, man. Thanks, Eric. Love it, dude. Let's go through these starters here. Let's go see what kind of hitters we got going on today, folks. Ashley Burt, Christine Machu, Eden Strid. Now, I'm going to butcher a lot of your names. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. I like to make a lot of nicknames up. So if I kind of give you a shortened version of your name, it's not out of disrespect. It's just I need something I can go with quick on the fly. Oh, check this out. I'm seeing names I know. We got Fred Fredrickson here. We're probably going to see a lot of those names with the Suns on the end. A lot of Swedes probably going to be here for this one. Roberto Zambrana, a Spaniard. Juan Lopera, Colombian. I've seen this guy before. Guys, I've been on MyWhoosh now. I think I did a couple rides. I did a ride on October 23rd. I did the beach ride. Just wanted to check it out. Yeah, so Eric can't make the race. He'll be back next week. That's okay, Eric. You guys, you put this stuff on. We're here to race. We got Juan Lopero, Anna Matura, Polish rider. You know what? I say this all the time now. The Poles, the Polish, they love their inside cycling. I absolutely love it. We got Anna here, Radek, Jaskulski, Jackie Chan. Oh, Jackie Chan. I don't know. That's probably not your name, dude. That's probably not your name. Let's just fix that one up in a bit. Marco Salbarini. I see the Pontani lookalike here. Check out this Pontani lookalike. I'm listening to the book right now. It's absolutely fascinating. Just under 40 seconds to go, folks. If you haven't listened to the Marco Pontani book, get it. There's also a good YouTube video, The Death of a Cyclist, whatever it's called. Ezio Marchetti, Rad Latansky, another Pole. Okay, this name, I'm just going to say Vandenbroek. That's easy for me. Jakob Lindgren, Chasing QV, Joran, Seb GR, Ben Gost, maybe it's Ghost, Nicholas Pini. Guys, I'm really impressed with the turnout here, folks. Really impressed. We got Stain, Johan Moreno's here. Yeah, we got a hitter here, folks. We got Loki, Fergus. So it looks like we got 23 riders here. Pretty impressed with that, folks. Let's grow this baby. Let's make it big. Let's see what's going to happen right at the front here today, folks. This is going to be a short one. Remember, we're only doing just under 14 kilometers. Look at Ezio right out the front. 6 watts a kilo, pushing hard. Is he going on a solo attack? Can he go all the way by himself? Jakob Lindgren trailing right there. Less than a second back. 1 second now. He's got a team with him, though. He's got Jakob, Radek, Fergus. We got a little jump back to Nicholas Pini here. Ashley Burt. Chasing QV. So, folks, this looks like it might stretch out really quick here. These riders knowing. You can see the stretch already. We've got our one rider off the front here. Just see him at the top of the screen there. And then we got a nice group of, it looks like 6 or 7 riders all in a nice pack. Look at the rotation as they're going through. Great rotation here. Folks, I'm just going to grab a sip of the non-sponsored Rubicon coconut water. Organic, by the way. I don't even care. Did my ride. Trying to stay hydrated. Let's rock, folks. Let's rock. Let's grow this channel. Remember, this is Inside Cycling World. I love cycling. Looks like we got 6 in that group, and still, do we still have 1 off the front? We got 1. Let's have a little look back. They might be pulling back now. Get to camera 4 here. They're coming back hard, folks. The freight train, chasing QV, Jakob, and Radek here, all working, rotating through quite strongly here, pulling them back. What does Ezio do at this time? Is he strong enough to stay away? Is he strong enough? So we got 4 up front. Looks like we got about a group of 6 riders. Johan is bridging his way up right now, folks. He's coming back into that group of 6. Riders, don't forget, Johan's Columbia series goes off. It's Johan who's got the Pontani look going on. I love it. I might start wearing a Pontani bandana for every race now. For every race I commentate. That's how deep I'm going to go. Thinking about getting some earrings put in. I'm only 55. Why not get earrings now? Like the studs, right? Even better, big hoops. I'm not sure if Pontani did that or not. So we got 7 riders up front here, kind of in our main group, with 1 just dangling off the front. That's kind of like a risky move for him out there. He's going to burn a lot of energy trying to stay away as these 6 back here are resting together. Bouncing back a tiny bit, folks. We've got Roberto Zambrano with Joran. Oh, sorry. We got Stain and Roberto together. We got 2 chasers. Bouncing back further, we got Joran. We got the Vandenbroek character here. A lot of solo riders. Ashley Burt's 2 seconds back. We got Marco coming up now on Ashley Burt here. Coming through. Marco's like, step aside, folks. I'm coming through. Trying to bridge all the way up. Let's see this. Let's remember this. Marco's 13th. Can he bridge up to anyone else? Ashley's here. I'm going to say Loki. I want to say Loki. I like the sounds of that. Anna Matura. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. Seb GR. Eden. Jackie Chan. Yes, Jackie. Juan Lopera. Looks like they're just having a little cruisy ride back here. Maybe they're warming up for the Columbia series that's coming up, folks. So after this event today, we've got another one. Look at this, folks. The group's back together. 7 at the front here. We've got 7 riders banging it out together, boys. Banging it out. Just let me check my stuff here. Just reading the Discord chat. Penelope, one of my main supporters. Hey, Penelope. Thank you for being here. She's having a rough day, a little bit tired, so she's doing a group ride on another platform today. Which I would have liked to have been at, but other commitments have been made, folks, and I stick to my commitments. My word is my bond, folks. Let's get it. Okay, so Ezio, Chasing QV, Rad Latansky, Johan Moreno, Jakob Lindgren, Radek Jaskulski. I got it now, man. You see that? That was just flowing. Fergus Neher and Jakob Lindgren. It's got to be a Jakob, right? Is that how we say it? We've also got Nicholas Pini here. Okay, so, yeah, well, that makes sense now. That does make sense. We had 1 out front, 6 chasing, Johan bridging all the way up. Really cool to see this. So, yeah, at 11 o'clock today, an hour and a half from now, we start stage 1 of the Columbia series. That's going to be a banger, too. Nice, diverse group of routes. 4-week series. Everyone's welcome. Jump on in, folks. Get involved in the racing. I come from a different platform. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Everyone should ride whatever you want to ride. I don't judge anyone by what they ride. If you want to ride, I don't care what you ride, to be honest. I'm just here for the racing. I think it's a blast. Wow, pushing hard at the front here. We're only 3.4 kilometers in. We're still pushing 5 watts a kilo. How long can Jakob hold this pace? Ezio's right there. Remember, Ezio was our leader at the beginning. Has he recovered enough now? Ooh, Johan's moved up with the Pontani bandana on. I'm going to make myself, and Joey will do this for me, an Inside Cycling World Marco Pontani headband, or bandana, I should say. Really cool. So what you guys are going to learn in my streams and stuff like that, if you don't know who I am, my name's Colin. Last name's Emerson. Like I said, reach out to me. I love Australia over here. I knew we were in Australia. Reach out to me on Facebook. Send me some details about yourself. I love all the background stuff. It really helps with the streams. I want you to feel like pro cyclists. You know, when you put that big sprint in and you're dropping 13, 14 watts per kilo, and then you tell your wife, maybe you tell your husband that, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it may be, and they just look at you with a glazed look on their face, and they're like, well, can we watch a movie now? And you're just like, really? Guess what? Here's the proof. Proof is in the pudding, folks. I want you to relive it and hear the excitement. These are the things I see that most people never see. I see these weird battles. Some of the don't get me wrong, hitters at the front, but when you go further back, there's some epic battles back there. In fact, let's bounce back there right now. We don't ignore the back. The back of the Packers, Fred Fredrickson didn't get started. That's fine. So that was our 22nd rider. Whenever you do a big jump back like that, you get that graphics popping. So Ben Gost. You can see a lot of riders just riding different paces here. Not everyone's smashing at the front. And that's okay too. These races are open to anyone of any ability. And we don't even know. Ben Gost might be an absolute hitter. But he's like, you know what? I'm going to warm up 2 watts a kilo for my next event, for my next ride. It's all about participating in the community and helping grow these events. Coming from my other platform, I'm still there, by the way. I have over 200 videos of race footage. So if you like to watch racing, just watch how those videos evolved. My Discord channel started with 3 people. It now has 280 people in it. So you just got to be consistent and grow. And someone has to put the work in to capture all these highlights. Again, Juan Lopera here. I've seen Juan race. Smashes way harder than this. Eden Strid here. Okay, having a little look at Eden. Looking good, 2.5 watts a kilo. Loki, Seb. We got Anna here. Great job, Anna. Get it. Everyone deserves to be featured in these videos. Stain Carr, Vandenbroek, one of the coolest names ever in cycling. I'd like to read. Is there a book about him? I'm going to have to look into it. Joran. Maybe that's Joran. I'm going to say it's probably a Joran. I probably don't pronounce the J, do I? Sorry, guys. I'm just a Canadian. I live in Alberta, Canada. It's already cold here, my friends, my northern friends. We've already had nights of we had minus 21 one night. Warmed up a little bit. I think we were minus 12 last night. Johan on the front, pushing some watts. We're currently 5.7 kilometers in. I wonder if Johan's going to do his race as well. I'm wondering about that. I'm thinking he is. So this is kind of like a little, a rough, kind of a hot warm-up for Johan for his event. And I'm seriously getting the Pontani bandana. I'm making it happen. Check this out. Joey Jojo, my wife, my #1 supporter. Hey guys, if you can't support the channel, please do so in whatever ways possible. Trying to grow, trying to make this into like something that's viable for me. Something that I can do all the time, 7 days a week. The more you guys race, the more I'm going to cover. Key thing to do, what I found from the other stuff I've done, is everyone needs to support the other community events. So when you see an event, big ones you should be supporting right now. OTR, virtual events. Hitters, get in those. Everyone jump in them. Obviously, this event here, the Level Racing event series, and definitely Johan's event that's coming up right away here. kicks off today, folks. I've invited people that I know. I've cross-posted everywhere. These are all the things you got to do in the background. Like I tell people, making these videos and stuff, there's so much work in the background that a lot of it I've given up on. Joey Jojo will yell at me. You know what I mean, right? She kind of yells at me, you didn't do this. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, so I've been up for hours. I've done my ride, the bot ride. I recorded it. Probably release it as a video later today, maybe tomorrow. Obviously, we're trying to keep up with the bots. I could never tell who the bot was. I thought in those races that the bot would be identified, but I don't know. So, yeah, really cool. I had a really good workout. I gotta say that. Really good workout. Speaking in workouts, if you guys haven't done workouts yet on MyWhoosh, get in there. Do not be like this guy right here. Okay, folks. Stuff's happening now. Look at this. We got Rad, Ezio, Jakob, and Johan together, 3 seconds back. So they split, folks. That pace of like 5 to 6 watts per kilo has shelled some riders out the back. Nicholas Pini here, 5th place overall, 4 seconds back. Chasing QV has struggled a tiny bit, fallen out. Remember, that front group was 8. And when those attacks go off, people are going to start to break. Trust me, I know. It happened to me this morning in the bot race. Bots and humans. The T-1000 was out there. All I could hear in the background was the Terminator theme song. Man, who made that movie? Just let me have that theme song for every video I make. I just listen to it over and over. Chasing QV here, running nice at 3 watts a kilo here. Looks like probably a lighter weight rider. Want to see this guy on some hills. And speaking of which, we're going to start climbing right now. Johan at the front. Okay, let's keep watching, folks. We do start climbing. I did notice that on the profile. There was a nice downhill. Oh, I know what it is. We're climbing up out of this underwater aquarium center. That's what we're doing, folks. I'm always looking for details on the side. I'm looking for little Easter eggs they might have hidden in. I think sharks, hammerhead sharks went by. I want to see like some kind of crazy sea monsters, perhaps aliens. I'm all into that. I'm looking for Easter eggs, folks. I play a lot of video games. Yeah, so I'm a kid. Still a kid. Child at heart. So it's fun to have those neat stuff hidden in there. It's got Ezio, Johan, Jakob, and Rad still together. Ooh, a little bit of a gap there too, folks. They're going to start climbing. This is where we're going to start ascending up out of this underwater area. And I think the gradient's good enough. This is where the race could go off right here, folks. If you're not hanging with these guys right here, you're out the back. This is where people will snap. Let's see if all 4 can hang. Jakob pushing strong, 5 watts kilo. Johan going right with them. Ezio right there too. Looks like Rad is not pushing the same amount of power. 4th place rider might start slipping off the back, folks. Let's just have a little peeksy here. What's going to happen? Yeah, Rad is just slipping. Come on, Rad. Pull it together, dude. You got this, brother. Let's get it. Rad, just hang on, man. Just hang on. Ride your own pace up the hill. Do not kill yourself here. Their power's coming down right now. They're 4.5 to 5 watts per kilo. Rad, focus. You can see them the whole way. Let's have a little look at Nicholas here. I'm going to see, I love looking ahead. I can see movement down the road up there. So I'm looking far down my screen as far as I can, and I can see like a little bit of movement. I think that's Rad right there. Actually, let's go to Rad and have a little look back. Can we see the other rider? We can. If you look way back there where my mouse pointers, you can see the other rider. So awesome, these camera controls. Like, come on. This is fantastic. So we got Nicholas back here. Check out the 3 at the front all together. 3 hitters marking each other all the way. Who's going to crack first? Johan pushing strong at the front. 5.5 watts per kilo. Yeah, like total racer. Total racer, folks. Ezio right there with a tiny gap opening. A 1 second gap back to the 2 second riders. 2nd and 3rd place have a 1 second gap back. Probably will come back together here. Working hard. Johan's let off a little bit now. Folks, 4.2 kilometers score to the finish. Still working our way up. Like, I mean, what a deadly little hill. And this is what I like about these, what do you want to call it? Made-up worlds. Let's call it a made-up world. It gives the developers a lot of artistic freedom to make whatever they want. Obviously, this doesn't exist. this road underwater here where cyclists are racing. But it allows for some incredible courses to be designed that we can challenge each other on. The manta rays are cruising by on the left-hand side there. Looks like we got some squid floating around too, giant squid. I'd love to see a giant squid like get right on top of the tunnel. That would be fantastic. Hanging out with Johan here. So Ezio is out the back, folks. He cracked on that final 4% gradient there. Can Ezio bring it back? Ezio is digging now. We're down to 2 riders at the front. And having said that, Johan is putting the hammer down, folks. Hammer has been put down. 2-second gap now over Jakob. Further back to Ezio. We're 4 seconds there. Rad is back now about 20-something seconds. 23 seconds to Ezio. Nicholas Pini just coming up out of the tunnel now. Chasing QV. Let's see where the other riders are together. Looks like Jorn is coming back on Chasing QV and Nicholas Pini here. We can see the 3 riders on screen right now. They can all see each other. Fergus, 20 seconds back. Radek Jaskulski is chasing after Fergus right now. We're going to have Marco not that far behind Radek. Stain Carr, yeah. See, they're just all staggered 1s and 2s all the way. Roberto, yeah, most everyone. Vanderbroek riding solo. Ashley Burt, I'm trying to keep an eye on the front too, folks. Seb, okay, cool here. Seb and Anna are together. Nice stuff with Ashley just up ahead. Juan Lopera, still riding solo. Loki, Eden, great job. Jackie Chan, Ben Ghost. That rounds out the field, folks. We've got 21 riders. Let's get back to the front and we can see what's going to go on. We want to watch these sprint finishes. Or are we just going to have a bunch of solo finishes today, folks? 2.9 kilometers to go. Let's get it, folks. Check out the scenery here. I love these worlds. Just bouncing back to the chat here. Yep, this must be Eric right now. Dropping a comment. I think it's Eric. I'm not sure. Hi, Colin. Many thanks for this. No problem, guys. I love doing this. All I ask is everyone try to support the channel, like and subscribe, do all the fun YouTube stuff. It gets me noticed. People start thinking, hey, this dude's not bad at this. That's what I want to do. Wow, check this out. There's kid riders here, folks. I did not know that. Our kid riders love it. Eden and Loki. So it says Eden in this race, Loki in this race, and then in brackets 9Y. Like, are they both 9 years old? Or maybe Loki's just 9. But either way, if we have a 9-year-old here racing, that's incredible. Steven Cycle says, bandana, yes. Avoid the powders. Yes, Steven, I love it, man. Actually, I read some in the book I'm at right now. It's Pontani's comeback year. He's racing Ulrich. 2 kilometers out, folks. You know, you're going to find on these videos, I go on a lot of sidetracks. It's the Colin Rambles. You're going to learn about the farm. You're going to learn about the donkeys that escape all the time. We got piglets, kids. We got little piglets. We got 9 baby piglets. I'm out there in the cold taking care of them all the time. But Pontani, one event, when he starts climbing, he gets so serious. Like, he took off his bandana and threw it. Took off all the stuff that he didn't need anymore. He even took his earring out, and they said he threw it into, like, the woods on the side of the road. And what's crazy is, it's probably still there. It's probably still there laying in the woods somewhere because it was never recovered, apparently. I don't know how they know this, but that's the story. You know, what's going on here is Jakob's not that far behind Johan here. I think Johan's just going to mark every move Jakob makes here. I mean, this is smart racing. Basically, when you got a gap like this, and you can see the power output of the other rider, obviously through radio communications, through your team car, then you just mark them. Whatever they're doing, you're doing. And that's what's going on here, folks. Probably the second that Jakob jumps to 5, you're going to see Johan Moreno probably jump close to 5. It's happening right now on screen, folks. Check the leaderboard out on the left-hand side. I just want to make sure back in the OSB I don't have anything blocked out here. There's my... Oop, I did not want to do that, folks. Just move the camera a little bit. I only want to move my camera, Mr. OSB. OBS, I should say. Yeah, I was just blocking out a tiny bit of the power. I don't think it affected anything. Folks, I'm doing different platforms. My setup's different every day. So just bear with me as I get my bearings straight. LA Beast, folks. Yeah, look his channel up. You'll love it. He does that all the time, LA Beast. He does this little arm movement thing. Hope you're catching it on screen. Hard left coming up. You just saw Johan blast around that corner, folks. Here we go. 500 meters out. Johan's on a tear here, folks. Pushing close to 5.5 to 6 watts a kilo. This is the strength of these hardcore racers we have here. He's backing it off a little bit now. Probably sees that Jakob's backed off. I'm watching it all go down, folks. Really interesting to see this happen. Johan's now going to start his recovery mode and get ready for the Columbia Series, which is coming up in currently, let me just check my timeout, in an hour and 10 minutes, folks. So I'm going to be there for that one too. So I need all you riders that are at this one. Yes, everyone's got to emote too. Oh, I love the flash pots. I absolutely love it. I love it so much. I don't know why that gets me so wild. Jakob coming nice little dig at the finish there, Jakob. Great stuff. Second place for Jakob. Really strong ride. Really strong ride. Ezio's coming in next. Third place. Great stuff. No one's slacking here, folks. We got Radlatansky. I wouldn't have been able to hang on. I could probably finish this strong, but I wouldn't be hanging on with these guys. Joran. I'm going with Joran. I'm using the Y. I'm not going Joran. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right, folks. Remember, this is Inside Cycling World. Check out the channel, folks. It's kind of becoming a bit of everything now. There's also a Discord channel. Please join. There's a link at the top of the page somewhere. You'll see Inside Cycling World. And so that channel is dedicated to everything Inside Cycling. There's a specific MyWhoosh sub-channel. Jump in. Promote your stuff. I've had people ask me before, hey, Colin, is it okay if I do this? Yeah, dude. Go ahead, man. If it's cycling related, promote it. That goes to all race organizers, whatever. If you want to promote stuff, just jump in and promote it, because there are people in there that are lurking. So Joran was 5th. Nicholas Pini here will get 6th. We're going to bounce back to chasing QV and C. So this is how we do it, folks. We try to cover everyone. Drink. Then what we do is we start bouncing back, and I start looking for those little battles that are going on to see the sprint finishes together, because I've watched so many races. There's probably over 100 to 120, 130, I don't even know actually, race videos on my channel right now that you can watch, and you can see all the crazy battles. It's not all about just the front. Chasing QV will get 7th place here. Fergus is coming in next. Let's see the gap. Okay, it's 20 seconds back. So Fergus has got 8th place locked up. Nice job, Fergus. Radek Jaskulski, pushing hard here at the finish, is going for 9th. See, we keep bouncing back. We're looking for some people riding together. Marco Salberni. Salberini. Come on. I got it. Marco Salberini. Yeah, I'm really learning a lot about Italian stuff right now with that Marco book. Look at this. The Big Olive. What's that all about? What's the Big Olive all about? I have no clue. Stain car coming next. Oh, here we go, folks. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. This is how I do all my race series. We watch the guys up front. If they're staggered out, we don't do anything with them. We watch these hitters race. Stain car applying pressure now. Peaking out at 5 watts per kilo there, holding 4 all the way to the finish, looking strong. Roberto is coming back though right now, folks. If he gets in this draft, he might be able to pull him back. Folks. He is in the draft now. Can Stain hold this power all the way to the finish? Coming around the corner here, folks, we should see the finishing barrier. Roberto has gone up shoulder. Stain just double kicks it there, folks. 12 watts per kilo. Takes it back with a vengeance, pushing over 10 watts per kilo at the finish. Awesome job, dudes. Awesome job. I love it. You too, Roberto. I love that comeback where you came, you slowly pulled your way back in, you powered ahead, but Stain had something hidden up his sleeve. That was cool, man. Props to both those two racers there. That's what makes this exciting. So, guys, We got Stain and Roberto. That was for 11th and 12th place. See what I'm saying? This is why we cover all of the race. That, to me, was the most exciting part so far. Right there. I'm going to do a lot of this from now on. And maybe this, I usually say shredded. Just putting that out there, folks. Just putting it out there. Yeah, that was fun. Vandenbroek coming in. Yeah, I really want to read about this guy. This guy was such a good cyclist. Not this person. What was his name? Frank Vandenbroek? Just total doping era. Yeah, champion cyclist, but just, yeah, pretty sad case, but whatever. Fascinating to read about these guys, though, what they'll do to be at the top. Yeah, so Binch, I have no idea how you say that name. He's Belgian. I should ask Ruben. If Ruben was here, he would give me the lowdown how you pronounce that name. Ruben's a very, very good friend of mine. He's in the Discord with me. I don't want to say he follows me on Discord. That sounds so douchey to me. He's a good friend of mine. He's a supporter of the channel, a direct supporter of the channel. Basically helps do a little bit of funding of my channel for me. So we got Juan Lopera coming in next in 14th place. Anna, not that far behind. Anna's only 4 seconds back. So great job by Anna here. Polish rider. Anna, shoot me some messages. I ask people to do this, and once in a while they do. And I find out some cool information about him. The Big Olive. We're going to have to look into that, folks. What is the Big Olive all about? So Juan will finish in 14th. Anna's got 15th place secured. Oh, yes. Yes, folks. We got Seb and Ashley coming in next. And we might get another sprint out of, looks like Eden and Jackie. Is Eden the kid? Is Eden the little kid? Okay. Seb and Ashley. Where's Loki? Where's my buddy Loki? That's who I want to see. Loki, I want a big sprint out of you, dude. And I want emotes, folks. The more emotes, the better. Lets me know you're listening. You know, that's what I do a lot when I'm riding, like that bot race I did this morning, where the bots are chasing you down or you're running away. I emote, and I'm like, if someone emotes, then they got to be real. That's kind of my theory. Then I know they're not the T-1000 from the Terminator. 5 watts a kilo here out of Seb. Seb's pushing away now. Uh-oh, here comes Ashley. 8 watts per kilo, folks. The finish line's coming close, folks. Photo finish. Seb just gets ahead of Eden at the very finish there. Great job. So now we got Jackie. I'll just make sure I've got everyone covered here. So that Eden's done. They haven't updated yet. So here comes Jackie Chan. Oh, sorry. Eden's still ahead here. So we got Eden still ahead. It's just pulled away from Jackie a little bit. Riding a little bit, slower tempo here, 2.5 watts per kilo. But again, some of my favorite battles within. Here's Loki. Spotlight on Loki. Get it, Loki. Someday. Loki! I got this story in my head that 15 years from now, you're going to be like, yeah, I remember this dude. Yeah, he said I could be a champion, and you're going to become a champion, kid. Let's do it. Let's do it, Loki. Yes. Oh my. Okay. More info. This is so awesome. So Eden and Loki are twins. They're both 9 years old. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, they're both going to become champions in the future. Yeah, kids, stay focused on sports. Don't get distracted. You're allowed to play a little bit of video games. Okay. I'm saying that. I'm not your mom or your dad. I'm just saying a little bit of video games. Just don't get into trouble. Sports is where it's all about, kids. And you're obviously on the right track, so that's really cool. Okay, Fergus is there. So next we're going to have, it looks like 17th place. We got Seb was in 17th. Eden should be taking this hard left-hander coming up right away, if I remember correctly, just by these pink barriers. Eden's doing great. Eden's doing great. 9 years old. Get it. Oh yeah, it's actually humorous now. I'm actually paying attention to the top. Yeah, 40 kilograms. You can see by the weight. So guys, I look a lot at the power and the weight per kilo, even though I haven't been for this race. I'm watching more on the side, but now I'm watching the top. Yeah, lightweight riders because they're 9 years old. Makes sense. So who got Eden and Loki racing? Who's dad here that's got these two kids out here smashing it? I'd love to know that too. So Eden's coming in next, staying away from Jackie Chan. Let's follow Jackie for a little bit. Jackie looks probably like a lightweight rider too. I'm not sure how young Jackie is, but yeah, very lightweight. So great job seeing these youngsters out here racing. Eden just crossing the finish line now. Right on, Eden. Props. Jackie Chan coming in. Come on, give me a dab. I need a dab, kids. Dab it out. Okay, Loki's gonna emote. I know he is. Loki's cool. He's got it figured out. Probably listens to a lot of Metallica too. Like, hey, come on, right? Who doesn't? He's probably like, Metallica? I've never heard of them. Poor Loki. I'm not picking on you, Loki. I'm following you all the way, man. 15 years from now, you're going to be on the world tour, and I can't wait to watch you. Let's do it. Okay, Ben Ghost will be coming in, taking the hard left coming up. Jackie Chan got 19th place. Ben Ghost has 20th place secured. Let's follow Ben to the finish. Then we're going to have Loki. Get it, Loki. Digging hard. Ben Ghost coming in next. Great seeing kids out here using MyWhoosh. We still haven't figured out the mystery of the big olive. Or this big peanut that's up on this tower here. It's amazing the things you see, especially on HD, and if you just look around a little bit. Maybe I'll start doing Colin's sightseeing tours. It's a new thing I'm thinking about, folks. That might be a little bit of a drop for you. So just keep watching the channel, folks. Keep watching the channel. Please support if you can. Inside Cycling World. I do a lot of this stuff, folks, and I love it. Love it. Got the big red elephant here. So Ben Ghost will get 20th, and now we're with Loki. Loki's only got 600 meters to go. Digging hard. He's going to go around the left-hand corner here. Let's jump back into the chat. Really cool. I don't think I've ever seen 9-year-olds race. So, awesome. Awesome stuff. Anyway, folks, that was my first ever appearance doing the Level Racing Series, the NSA, Level/NSA. I think it's a combination. I hope you guys liked it. Hope you guys liked it. This is kind of how I do all my videos, kind of free-flowing. You're never going to see takes. You're never going to see weird edits. I'm not going to come back. You think you're watching the video. It cuts away. I come back and I'm wearing a different t-shirt. It's like, dude, I know what you did. Right? Or my hair's different. It's one take, straight through, folks. Yeah. You got to be free-flowing all the time. So the last rider on course will be Fred Fredrickson. Obviously, Fred did not get started. He's actually sitting here parked at the start-finish chute. Just didn't make the race. Registered but couldn't make it. Had to get that delivery at the door today. Anyways, riders. Hope you liked that. I loved it. I loved it. I love seeing youngsters racing. I love seeing the hitters at the front. Everyone, so what you should do, from what I've seen in the past too, is support the other races. I think a lot of people get, like, I'm going to make my own race. I'm going to make my own race. No, I'm going to make my own race. I'm going to make my own race. I'm going to make my own race. Okay, I've said that enough. Then there's like 100, there's like 500 races out there with 1 and 2 people at each one. So what people need to do on MyWhoosh here, the community, is all pile into the races that have got a little bit of traction already. They've already got traction. So get into those races. That's what it's all about, folks. Get into those races. They'll grow more. Then we can jump out and get some other ones going. Okay, folks, I will be jumping off here pretty soon. What I'm going to do, just want to say thank you to everyone. I'll try to look at the camera for once in my life. Thank you, everyone, for following the channel, subscribing. If you can't support the channel further, that's great, too. I do this every day. Every day I do this. And I love it. I've got my Hey Riders shirt on. Say Hey Riders in every video. Just get used to it. Deal with it, folks. All you got left to do is watch my little outro video, and I'll see you around next time. Thanks for watching, folks.